Welcome back to my YouTube channel, dolls. My name is called Tabitha Giselle. If you're joining me for the first time, then thank you so much for stopping by, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you are an oldie but a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by, and let's get started with the video. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my tips on how to basically look classy and expensive but on a budget, girl, because we are all about that budget life but still want to look lush. So if you guys want to see or hear the tips I'm going to share, then do keep watching, and yeah, let's get started with the video. So guys, for me personally, the first tip that I would give you on how to look classy and expensive on a low budget is definitely having nice and simple makeup. I am a makeup lover, and you guys know how much I like trying out different looks and different colors, but I always feel like when you have like a neutral and just makeup that is just sort of like not too much, you tend to look more classy and actually much more expensive than someone that has, you know, got a lot going on in terms of the eyes. I would definitely personally suggest, if you do want to, you know, look classy and expensive, to like wear or consider wearing like maybe natural lashes and not your dramatic lashes, and maybe going for a sort of like a neutral palette on the eyes and nothing that is too busy. I just feel like in order to look classy, you just sort of need to look simple. I think simple always is a timeless and just always looks better in terms of busy. So that is my first tip. My second tip, I'm not a fashion guru, but I've also learned from watching, you know, Kim Kardashian, watching people like Beyonce and just a few other people, and I just feel like when you're wanting to look classy and expensive, a simple palette in terms of clothes always looks better. So like your neutral colors, your white, your black, sort of those sort of staple colors, and your reds, if you do like, you know, a bit of color, I think it just looks nice on the skin, and I just think it just looks better as well. I think when you try to, you know, wear too much busy things, it can just end up looking a little bit trashy. So that's something that I have learned myself. Going for a palette that is much more neutral is just very nice. I'll show you guys a few pictures of what I mean so that you guys can have that reference. But I think neutral colors in terms of clothes is always the best, and your staple colors are always the best to have in your wardrobe. Because, you know, you can just sort of play around with them here and there. So that is my second tip. My third tip, again, this is to do with nails and, you know, appearance wise. I would highly suggest, guys, you know, for people that do like to try out nails and like to get their manicure done, I think a nice neutral manicure and just a nice French tip just tends to look really nice. I mean, if you do like color, I think that black, white, red, those sort of colors I think can look very classy because they're just not busy. I wouldn't suggest putting on like nails with designs and very like long nails. I think that can just look very busy, too much, and also not very clean as well. Unless if you are somebody, you know, that is good at taking care of like long nails, then definitely do that. But I think for a classic nail, just a simple manicured nail or a spot of polish here and there, that can look really nice on the eyes. So yeah, guys, that is my third tip. The fourth tip is to do with hair. Again, this is not my industry, but from seeing other people, I think just doing some, you know, nice simple hairstyles and things that are not too like out there, that can tend to look nice. So maybe like a ponytail, or like if you are someone like myself that gets, you know, your braids, maybe going for a color that is much more like black and nothing that is too busy, like, you know, red or blue or anything like that. I think that can look better because you can sort of wear that hairstyle with all of your outfits. And also tying a ponytail, that can look nice as well because you show your ears and it just can look very subtle. So that's what my suggestion will be. Again, I will put a reference of pictures to show you guys what I mean in terms of being classy. I think it's just going for styles that are not out there and things that just look timeless. For me, that's what I think classy is all about. And from my learning and seeing and understanding from people, that is basically what it's all about. Or doing a bun can also look nice, and also you can have your hair out, but just, you know, keeping your hair out your face, that looks nice. You know, a fringe, that sort of thing, I think can look nice. I think it's just when people go crazy with the hair colors and all of that, that can just not look very classy. So yeah, that is my fourth tip. My final tip and last tip is, so last but not least guys, my tip is on earrings and sort of accessories. I think, again, you guys have heard me saying it in this video, I think simple is always the best. A timeless piece of earrings are always diamond studs, or studs of some sort are always just a timeless piece. Like a nice gold stud, a nice diamond stud, you can wear it with anything. Or like if you like wearing a hoop, you can go for a gold hoop. Then it seems to be such a trend now with people wearing gold hoops, which is so funny because that's sort of how people used to dress up in the 90s and stuff like that. So that trend seems to be coming back. I think the gold hoops are always just a good thing if you want to look classy and not look too much. That's what I would highly suggest. Or something small, or something a medium size, I think that can look nice. And like your necklaces, keeping it at a minimum, I think it can look very nice and sexy as well. So that is sort of like my suggestion in terms of that. For me, actually, I don't like wearing a lot of jewelry. So for example, if I have got these hoop earrings, I wouldn't wear a necklace on top of specific clothes or just like overdo it. I think I'd either go with one or go with the other. Also, another thing that you can definitely always accessorize with is wearing a watch, you know, bracelets. That can look really nice if it's not overdone a lot. So yeah guys, that is all my tips in terms of how to look classy and to look expensive on a budget. You really don't need to break your bank in order to look classy. There is so many shops nowadays and online stores of jewelry, of clothes, where you can find simple pieces and even makeup as well. There's Pinterest, you can go on Pinterest and find you know, neutral sort of eyewear. And also there's YouTubers like myself that always have like simple sort of go-to makeup, and I will list some YouTube videos for you guys to watch where I've got simple looks that you can definitely try and add into your day-to-day. So yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.